Welcome, welcome, welcome to the AA Dream Team Aesthetics Amplified Masterclass. If you're new here, I'm Cheri, and I am an online marketing strategist and video content creator for aesthetic service providers. And my number one goal is to help you use the power of the internet to grow your business and fill your schedules. Now, this setup is completely different than what you're used to. You're used to a full-blown presentation and this, and I'm telling you who I am and all the things that I've done and a little bit more about me so I can convince you that I know what I'm talking about. But today, guess what? We're not doing that. We are not doing that simply because it was Friendsgiving. I'm going to be honest with you. It was Friendsgiving. The class is going to happen no matter what, but it was Friendsgiving, and I have been completely overwhelmed with client work, and I just did not have time to build out a whole presentation for my masterclass. So that's it. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you some fluffy story as to what is going on. I'm not going to do that, but I will tell you the truth. And the truth is that it's a lot going on. It's always a lot going on, right? But I still was headstrong on making sure we had this masterclass go on tonight. Well, tonight's topic is going to be around automations. It's going to be around strategically using social media to make sure you as an aesthetic service provider, you as a cosmetic service provider, you actually get an ROI, you actually get a benefit. You're not just posting pointless photos and videos, but the things that you're doing, they're actually working to move the needle for your business. That is what we're going to discuss today. So if you happen to watch the replay, because I know that a lot of you go back and you actually watch the replay, and I love you for doing that, just let me know by dropping #replay in the comment section. And also just let me know where you're from, because I love to know where you're tuning in from. It really just kind of helps me do what I do even better and reach more people. And I just like to know where you're tuning in from. So drop #replay and then also let me know where you are tuning in from. So like I said, in tonight's masterclass, it's not going to be extremely long, but it is going to be impactful. We're going to talk about a lot of information. This is not for the beginner. I'm just going to put that out there right now. This is not for the beginner. This is kind of more for someone, or for a aesthetic service provider who has kind of, got things, I guess, a little more established in their business, and they know what they want out of their social media and online marketing. Okay, that's what this class is for tonight. So if you're not there yet, what I recommend you do is go watch the other classes that I have, and I have them all in the AA Dream Team Facebook community. You can also watch them here on YouTube, because I am going to drop this on YouTube as well. All right, so what I want to talk about is what I like to call routine campaigns. And these routine campaigns are things in your business that you're always looking to grow. You're always looking to excel. You're always looking to increase these areas. They just won't ever change. That's what I call routine campaigns. One would be share your experience on Google, and I'll go through each one of them. You always, of course, want your clients to share their experience on Google. It's great for Google rankings, and it's also just great for the human experience, because when think about you when you use the internet and you want to go to a restaurant for Valentine's Day. You may not know if this restaurant is good or bad. You just want to get more insight before you make your decision. You want to see what type of food they have. You want to see what's on their menu. So usually, or you just want to see what the people are actually saying about this restaurant. So usually what you do is you go to Google and you look at the Google reviews and you see what other people that are who have already experienced this restaurant, you go and see what they say. And that is the same concept that you want to have for your aesthetics business. You want your clients, and especially the ones who have had a great encounter, a great experience with you, you want them to go on Google and share their experience. And oftentimes people just need to be reminded to do this. You can send them a text message right after their appointment. You can send them an email right after their appointment. But a lot of them just need to be reminded on social media, because that is where they spend most of their time. Yes, they may have gotten that email. Yes, they may have gotten that text, okay? But it's not until they see it on social media to where it clicks. Okay, yeah, well, I need to go leave and share my experience. And then if you can share the link, which I recommend you do, you share the link, which we're going to talk about that, okay? You share the link, then that way you make it easier for them to go and share their experience. And it's all about accessibility. It's all about making it easy for the end user. Okay. Another, and I honestly just copied and pasted what you're seeing in front of me right now. So these are routine campaigns for one of my current accounts right now. Okay. So they look different. I probably should have started off by saying this, that all of these will look different based on your goals, whether that be 3, 6, or 9-month quarterly goals, however you plan that out. These may all look different, okay? And then, speaking of planning out things, I see I have that here on my notes. You need to make sure everything is planned out. This is a conversation that I found myself having with a lot of my accounts this year. Is that, and that's because honestly, it's because I'm growing. Well, we're growing because I have a team. So shout out to them, a team of people who help me. You know, we are growing. So therefore, I realized I had to have this conversation with a lot of my accounts this year, and that is just to plan your things out in advance, because not only do you have to give us time to get things done and put out there, and even, you know, come up with the idea and the concept of how we want to put this information out there to the public. We need that time, but we also need the time to edit it and put it out there and give people the opportunity to put this within their plans, or put it within their budget to make it happen. And a lot of the times with aesthetic service providers, you guys do have services that are a little more costly. And in order for people to be able to fit that in the budget, and especially with the economy that we're living in right now, you have to give them more time to plan and prepare. Okay. So make sure you plan in advance. Right now, we are in November. And it is actually almost the end of November as I am recording this masterclass. It's the end of November. You should already be thinking about what you're doing in February. What are you doing in February? Maybe every lucky customer who comes in, I don't know, once a week, or however you want to do it, once a day, once a week, in February, they come in and they get a free blah, blah, blah. Or maybe they get a add-on, blah, 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 you know, because they're already getting this, now they get an add-on, you know. Think about what you're doing now in February, in March. Think about all that stuff. So you can go ahead and creatively put it out there. And if you do work with a marketing company already, you can give them time to make it happen for you in a way that works. Okay. So sorry, should have started with that. Now back to my list here. After you remind your social media fans and your clients to share their experience on Google. Another good idea is to let them know that they can apply for Cheri. Now, some of you might not have Cheri, some of you might have Care Credit, you might have Klarna, you might have Linden USA, you might have Affirm, whatever it is, okay? This is a routine campaign, and the link needs to be shared with your followers often. You need to tell them, hey, if you want to get your favorite services at an affordable rate, if you want to get your services now and worry about the bill later, worry about the financial burden later, if you want to get your, services now, and, however you want to word that. This is something that should be routinely sent out to your followers, okay? You have to let them know about it, because a lot of people just simply do not know. That is the reason why they don't act on things, is because they do not know. And the more you can inform them and the more that you can let them know, then the better. Hold on. Yeah. I am so sorry. I'm going to be honest with you guys. That was the dishwasher, and I felt like it was louder than I was. So I had to cut it off. Okay. So yes, letting potential clients know, letting existing clients know that, hey, we have this offer here that makes our services affordable. Maybe you've been thinking about getting a pair of veneers. Maybe you've been thinking about getting a liquid BBL, which is, the sculpture with the radius and stuff like that. Maybe you've been thinking about doing all that stuff. You have to let them know that, hey, this can be achievable. And just share the link with them. That's the biggest part. And I'm going to keep saying that with each section. Okay. Share the link, make it easier for them. That is what social media is all about. Everybody wants accessibility. Everybody wants things to happen in quick, fast, in a hurry. So if you can make that happen for them, they'll be more likely to act on it. Join our monthly newsletter. This is another good one. So you should always want people to subscribe to your monthly newsletter. This is just something that, it's never going to change. You should always want subscribers, and you should always want signups, and you should always encourage signups. So that's why you want to share the link. So maybe you might post just a random before and after video or something like that. Or maybe you just may post a treatment video or a service video or a product video. If you want to find out how you can save monthly on your favorite products, sign up for our newsletter. If you want to stay in the know, if you want to stay updated, if you want to stay connected, if you want to be the first to receive, all those type of little things, say that to your audience and then share the link so they can sign up for your newsletter, right? Again, routine campaigns. These are campaigns that you want to keep going and you want to keep pushing. But you have to, you have to have balance and selectively do it. Because if you just constantly promote newsletter and you constantly, ask for Cheri signups and you constantly say, hey, share your experience on Google, then people will begin to be bored by your content. So I don't recommend that you do this all the time, but it needs to be, there needs to be some sort of balance, okay? So shop our monthly specials. Now, this one might apply more to med spa owners, maybe aesthetic dentists, things like that, where you guys have monthly specials or bi-monthly specials. You need to be sharing the link for that. Talk about your specials and don't just talk about the actual product, but maybe pinpoint some of the problems that one would encounter because they need to use the product. So maybe you have you have acne, you get a lot of acne, or maybe you have dry skin or you have oily skin. So instead of just telling someone, hey, you need to buy this product, maybe lead with, is your skin oily? Do you suffer with dry skin? How long have you been dealing with hyperpigmentation? Start there instead of just saying, hey, we have this product. Okay. So get creative with it. That's basically what I'm saying. It's getting creative with it. But again, share the link. You want to share the link to your monthly specials, no matter how creative you get with putting it out there. Again, share the link. So you can make it easy for the end user, aka your potential clients and patients, to actually take action on what it is that you're promoting. And the last thing for this particular account, because like I said, routine campaigns look different for every business owner. So if you and I were to start working together during the onboarding process, one of the things that we do is we identify some of your routine campaigns. And it just starts with, what areas in your business are you looking to grow? We know that all of these areas in our businesses we're looking to increase. Again, we always want to share Google, we always want to get our customers to share their experience. We always want to do that. Apply for Cheri. We always want to tell them to do that because in this economy, it just makes it more affordable for them. Now, I know there are a lot of plastic surgeons out there and they, I don't think, Cheri, you can't even get Cheri there, but you can get Care Credit. So you should be educating your audience on this each and every time you join our monthly newsletter, shop our monthly specials. And like I said, the last thing for this particular account, live on Tuesday nights. This account goes live every Tuesday night. And what we do is throughout the week, we ask our followers, what do you have a question about? Do you want to know anything? What's on your mind? How can we help? Are you ready to book? Or, do you have any questions before you actually book? Things like that. And we ask those questions. And then the end user, they go and they say, hey, yeah, I want to ask a question because it's intimate. Nobody knows that it's coming from this person. So it's not like they're leaving a comment. And a lot of times people are nervous, and especially in the health, beauty, and wellness industry, a lot of people are nervous about leaving comments. So this just makes a more intimate setting where they can go in and they can say, hey, we want to know about this, that, and the third. And then what I do is I take that information and I send it over to the client. And then whenever they get ready to go on live, they're like, okay, hey, we got endless topics that we can go over. And that's all with sharing the link. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to I'm already sharing my screen, but I'm going to take you over to ManyChat. And ManyChat is actually an automation tool that I use for not just myself, but I also use it for my clients as well. But I want to really kind of show you how it works. Okay, it's actually kind of cool. All right. So I want to really show you how it works. So this is how it works. I tell my audience to comment a secret word. So for let's just say, for example, I'm showing you guys this for one of my accounts. And we are trying to increase Cheri signups. For the next 3 months, one of our goals is to increase Cheri signups. So with that being said, I'm going to go in and I'm going to make several posts, and then I'm going to say comment a secret word. Or maybe I might just say comment the word. And then the end user is going to comment that specific word. And then once they comment the word, then this automation is going to go in. It's going to send them a message, and it's going to send them a link to sign up for Cheri. Now, this is like your automated sales system. Okay, this is the type of stuff that is working for you while you are asleep. Because what you're going to do is you're going to just tell them in the post, you're going to say, comment the word pineapples if you want to get more information. And then when they comment the word pineapples, now the system, not you physically, but the system is going to send them information and let them know and say, hey, blah, 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 blah. Like, I think I'm showing you guys mines right now. I actually just set up this automation, I think like yesterday. This is for my masterclass, the class that you're watching right now. That's what this automation is for. And this would be considered to be one of my routine campaigns, because I am always inviting people to join the masterclass. So like I said, you as an aesthetic service provider, a cosmetic service provider, you're trying to increase your patients and your clients. So your campaigns will look just a little different. But what I recommend is you go in, like, I know you're not going to go into ManyChat and set it up, but I just kind of wanted to show you how you use social media strategically, to make sure you have all of this type of stuff set up in the back end. And that way you're growing all aspects and all areas of the business. It's not just request an appointment. It's not just that. And as you can see, I don't even think I have this on here. Not for this account. For other accounts, yes. Because for other accounts, they can actually go to the website and either request an appointment or book an appointment. And I think for this one, it's just a little different. So that's why I don't have request an appointment here. Now, I know a lot of you may say, well, hey, don't we have this in the link in bio? Can't they just click in the link in bio? Yeah, they can. They can click in the link in bio, but the thing about that is everybody's doing the link in bio thing. Everybody's doing that. And social media marketing is all about being creative. And instead of saying link in bio, not saying that anything is wrong with that, but instead of saying link in bio, you can be a little bit more creative, and you can say, comment the secret word pineapples, and I'll send you more information on how you can sign up for Cheri. Comment the word health, and then I'll send you more information on how you can sign up for our monthly newsletter and stay connected on future giveaways, and you can be the first to know, like things like that. So that is why it's just more creative, and that's what this is all about. It's about being more creative, but also being smart and strategic at the same time. And then another part of ManyChat that I like is that you can even set up more automation to where you can follow up with that person depending on their actions. So maybe they did click the link. Maybe you sent them a link to apply for Cheri or Care Credit, and they did click it. Well, if your system picked up that they clicked it, now you can send them a message and you can say, hey, are you ready to schedule your appointment? Now, you might not know if they got approved, okay? That might, I don't know, maybe there's a way, with AI and everything like that, maybe there is a way, and I just don't know about that yet. You might not know if they got approved, but you can still follow up. Hey, I noticed you clicked on this link. Are you ready to book your appointment? Now you send them the appointment link, or maybe they didn't click on the link. Okay, you can set the automation up to where if they didn't click on the link, well, 3 days later, you can send them, maybe say, hey, well, did you have any questions about Cheri or Care Credit? Did you have anything that we can answer for you? And then just see what they say. Because here's the thing about social media, and this is another thing that I probably should have said in the beginning. Everything is centered around engagement. So you should always, 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 I want to show you guys my cup real quick. I thought this was kind of cute. I brought this the other day. Isn't this so pretty? But you want to always, always, always ask yourself, how can you get someone to engage and interact with your content? And the reason why engagement is so, so, so very important is because content leads to conversations, and conversations lead to conversions. Okay, you can't have one without the other. You just can't. You need to have it in that order: content, conversations, conversions. Remember that. So that's why engagement is so, so, so very important. I cannot tell you how many times someone may have started off with a, hey, I love your shirt. Where did you get that from? Or a, oh, we didn't know you had a son. How old is your son? I cannot tell you how many times simple conversations like that have turned into high paying clients. So that's why I'm so big on letting you know that you have to have the conversations first, which is why engagement is so important, because you are online selling to a bunch of people who have no idea who you are, and you need to let them know. You have to let them know, and you have to creatively let them know. So I'm getting a little off topic. And I think that's it for the night. I just wanted to kind of show you guys ManyChat and let you know that it is a great tool. I do not expect you to go in here and know how to set these automations up and make them work for yourself. But it is, if you are a somewhat of a fast learner, you can kind of come in here and I'll just walk you through it real quick. So with this latest automation that I just set up, is for clicks to clients. And again, it's for this masterclass. So I let my followers know on Instagram. I'm pretty sure you can use this for Instagram and Facebook. I only use it for Instagram, but I let them know if they comment any of these words, and I put them in variations because people type differently. They just do things differently. So these are a few variations that I think people will use. And then I have a auto response that would go out to them, which I need to go back in here and add more. I usually add about maybe 5 because I want them to appear to be personal. And then I also just kind of want to switch up my response so it's not like robotic every time somebody responds. But again, yes, this is very over the, it might be a little technical. I know it is, but this is just a great way to increase engagement. And I'm telling you, the more you can increase your engagement, the more the person will see your content in their feed. That's why it's so important. So let's just say, for example, this person said they did comment on your post, or they did message you and they said clicks to clients. And now what happens is their message is in your inbox, or either their message is in your comment section. So as soon as you get back on Instagram and you post something else, they're going to see it. They're going to continue to see it. And as long as you are serving them, they're going to act on it. I mean, it's really just as simple as that. It is simply how I have built my very own business. I am so serious. So again, that is all for today. I know I see a few of you. I didn't really shout you out. So for those of you who are still here, you are the real MVP. And I see, let's see, Melissa, Ashley, Jasmine, Beverly, Dr. Sanchez. Oh, it is, y'all. Dr. Sanchez, it is so good to see you. I always have to do these little shout outs because I want you guys to know that I just appreciate you so much for being here. And Dr. Sanchez, her and I have a VIP day coming up in February. It's actually as soon as I get back from Mardi Gras, I'm literally coming home and I'm like unpacking my bags, and I'm probably not even going to unpack, and I'm just packing right back up to go visit Dr. Sanchez. I'm so excited for our VIP day. Dr. Sanchez is flying me out, and I get to spend 2 days with her in her office and her team. And I get so the fact that she's here, it just means so much. Okay, and who else? We also have Lily from California. Yes, I love how she says Lily from Cali. I love that. Okay, so again, thank you guys for being here. I hope this was very helpful. This is kind of like a crash course for tonight. And if you do have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I'm going to post a replay on YouTube, so subscribe to my channel if you see me there. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the next masterclass. If you are not already a part of the AA Dream Team, just make sure you join. It is as simple as 1, 2, 3, and it's free. You have absolutely nothing to lose, but so much to gain. So run, don't walk. Join the AA Dream Team, and I will see you guys in the next class. Bye-bye.